Hey everybody, I'm Ivonix and this is Enderal, and I have 2 memory points to use, and I thought I would get Bloodlust, which does a sneak attack, has a chance of 50% chance of absorbing part of an enemy's stamina. And then, mostly got that one so I could get this one, Ghost Walk, which is teleports yourself behind a target, you become invisible for a short period of time and increase your critical hit chance for a short time. So, unlock that. Tier 1 Ghost Walk. Excellent. Alright, and that's all, so we will head back. Alright, now I've got a couple different optional quest objectives on, for the greater good. So, meet Klee in the Curarium, attend Magister Yalen Legion's funeral ceremony, and talk with Tealor about his dispute with Natara. So, we'll do some of those. I mean, let's go, see if we can't find where Tealor ran off to. Maybe.
Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
Well, that's just how he is. Always do.
Ah. Here we go. Where is he? Did he go to bed? Oh no, there he is. He's just sitting down.
Prophetess.
Hey.
Yes?
I overheard your discussion with the Truchessa. How can she still not believe the threat is real after all we've learned?
You know, I know Natara better than you might believe, and I know the reason for her untouchable demeanor. Fear. She's afraid of losing something important to her, something that she helped to create, and that is the Order. You probably do not know this, but unlike most keepers, Natara was not born of the Sublime Path. Even more than us, she had to fight for her place here. And through immense willpower and discipline, she made it. Not only to become an ordinary keeper, but into the highest league.
In other words, the Order is all she has.
Correct. It is all she has ever lived for, and she's afraid that change will destroy it. Your admission into our ranks, our truce with Narazul's mages. She believes that my imprisonment made me into a fool whose only intent is to get his will. She does not realize that all that has happened burdens me as much as it burdens her, and that I would give a lot for her support rather than this ridiculous bickering.
You seem to know an awful lot about the Truchessa. How close exactly have you two been?
That's none of your concern, but I presume you have your assumptions.
Surely. You'd like someone to back you up? That's the first time I've ever heard you say something like that.
Everybody needs someone to back them up from time to time. You know, as humans, we are not so different from animals as some try to make us believe. We are like wolves, and every pack needs a leader. Someone in front who is not afraid to make the hard calls. And this is who I am. I did not ask for it, but I will not fail. If my resolve weakens, the others will lose their courage, and I cannot let that happen. But that does not mean that I regret any of the decisions I have made. None of them.
Alright, okay. Guess that's all there was to that conversation. Okay, let's head to the Curarium and visit Kalia. Okay, where exactly, how did I get to the Curarium again? Is it up this way? Maybe. Through the sanctum, I think. Aha. Here we are. Ah. Oh. She's over this way. Hello? Here you are. Hi, Kalia.
Saira, what are you doing here?
Checking on you. Just want to check on you. How's your injury doing?
Better. Thanks for asking. I suppose it looked worse than it actually ended up being.
Yeah, you were kind of curled up on the ground in a fetal position with blood all over the place. Well, we'll soon start the mission to head into the City of 1,000 Floods. I just wanted to say goodbye.
I see. I don't think this is the end, though. I will be back on my feet again in a couple of hours and will help defend the temple. Nothing is worse than lying around like this. Just find the Numinos for us, Saira. That is all that matters.
I will do my best. Oh, and hey, level up! Excellent. Okay. Alright, now we will go attend that funeral. Alright, let's see where the funeral is on the map. It's probably in the military barracks, since I'm doubtful that it would be in the marketplace, so... Here we are.
You're a foreigner, aren't you? You couldn't have picked a better time to come to Enderal. Recently the order
Oh, everyone just suddenly appears.
And so the circle closes, as it does for these 3 virtuous souls we are mourning today. But fear not, for they gave their life for a just cause, for the greater good, and will thus be walking on the endless paths forever, together with our Lord Malthus. Magistra Jailer, Keeper of the Third Sigil and Master of the Archives. Stalwyn Willowsong, Keeper of the First Sigil, and Legium Lightman Novice. May the Lord receive your souls today and grant you that you may walk the paths for eternity.
Oh, just shut up, won't you? As if you believe any of this yourself.
Keeper, you...
It's you mouthing off?
Malthus is dead. Our Lord is dead. And if even he could not last through the ages, how is he supposed to lead us along the eternal paths? A dead god?
Take her away.
Yes, just go on. Close your eyes and pretend that none of this is happening. It's what you've always been good at. The cleansing is our punishment, don't you see? The punishment because we failed the Lightborn. That we let someone kill them. And the High Ones will take us all. Do you hear me? They will take us all.
Yikes.
Keep going.
But...
Keep
Wait,
going.
I think I know you.
Magistra Jailer,
You helped the
Keeper of
Grandmaster crush those
Third
Neremy's
Sigil,
bastards at the Harbor Gate, didn't you?
Shut up.
Stalwyn Willowsong, Keeper of the First Sigil, and Legium Lightman Novice. May the Lord receive your souls today and grant you that you may walk the paths for eternity.
Uh-oh. Is that it?
Walk blessed, my child. How may I help you?
I mean... Oh, yeah, yep. I guess that was all there was to the funeral. I mean, geez, I'm surprised that, the Archmagister isn't here, at least. Yeah, but hey, what can you do? Oh, okay, I guess... Since now all that's left to do for, continue on the main quest is waiting until the Starling's map has been decoded. Oh, that's why the Archmagister was in the funeral, because he's busy with that. God. I guess I'll go do the next part of every day like the last, so... Just go, wait. It's in the Noble's Quarter. Before this... Wait, okay, that's funny. It says up here, it says, I should meet him in the Foreigner's Quarter in the evening, then here it says, meet him in the Noble's Quarter. I guess that was just an error. But when we actually turn that quest on, yeah, it's the Foreign Quarter. Alright, so that is where we shall head.
Madame?
Madame. Alright, back to...
Yes?
the... What? Oh. There he is. Not in the dancing nomad for once.
There you are. Follow me, I have a surprise for you.
Okay. Like how it unequipped my hood.
Some shifts never end.
Where are we going? Speed it up, buddy. We don't have all the time in the world, unfortunately. Oh, never mind. Guess we were going to the Dancing Nomad after all. Alright, come on, let's go in.
By the way, they're called the Nighthawks, a group of minstrels from Boonville. They came to play here in spite of the siege. Take the time to listen if you want. I'll wait upstairs.
Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. She's actually got bagpipes. That's pretty awesome. Oh, whoa, jeez. Alright, let's head upstairs. Here?
The table's for you. Come, read it.
Book? Oh, okay. Lithonia, Myth or Reality? Letters and Scriptures by dal'varek. Okay. Fragmentary transcript of a speech at the Garamse Scuola al-Rashim, dated approximately 8214 to 8216. Alright. No, this is wrong. There were barely any serious attempts at disclosure for decades, nay centuries. If people raised his hand, he is granted the freedom to speak. Why not, though? Should not the gods, in particular, take great interest in finding that Lithonia, if it exists? It exists, and concerning your question, there are multiple reasons for this. The first reason is the danger of an expedition. One would travel for several moons, mayhaps even years. Of course, these dangers of navigation would persist beyond the frontiers of the known world. How people in the first row speaks. Skarag, that is what you are talking of, isn't it, Master? Skarag, the vultures from Arctwund, and these are certainly only those we know of. And certainly the sea itself, however, these are merely the superficial reasons. The true matter is that the discovery of a new continent would contradict the teachings of the Lightborn. It would prove that even they are fallible. Disturbed, a partially resentful muttering fills the hall. Oh gosh, more of them. Letter by dal'varek for an unknown friend. Dear Milbert, I appreciate your solicitudes. However, let us be honest, what choice do I have? I can be satisfied that the Order of Gods has not imprisoned me. The cartographers and scholars mock and discredit me, and even though I know they do that partially fearing I could anger the Lightborn, it still affects me, and I've expected many hurdles, but never have I presumed one would not want to discover Lithonia. And yet imagine what this would imply. Undiscovered cultures, outlandish creatures, landscapes you only know from legends, a new world. So please realize that I will not just drop it, as you have stated. This is not a choice, it is destiny. Letter from a stranger for dal'varek. My Sir Roth, it pleases me that Tamira was able to keep her promise. A ship should be available for you on the 6th of this year's Hunger Days. If everything proceeds according to plan, please recruit your crew. In the meantime, and choose wisely. You will require everything: skilled seamen, blacksmiths, lumberjacks, healer and scholars, even women and children. Provisions and equipment, weaponry as well, will be taken care of so you can concentrate entirely on the mission. My wife calls me a fool for trusting you, my Sir Roth. She calls it a squander of our wealth and predicts your failure. I believe in you. Okay, and that's it.
The book was written about 5 years ago. Sages from all over the world ridiculed dal'varek for his theory on this Lithonia.
Is that where you're thinking
a foreign country, more than 1 year travel from the outmost coasts of Narim? A bizarre notion, even for the most eccentric cartographers out there. But there was one man who believed him, a rich merchant from Ostian, who put up the money to fund his mission. Well, according to my sources, an eagle bearing a letter recently arrived in Calais. Roth's mission was successful. Lithonia really does exist.
Really now? Oh, and no one has ever seen it until now.
Well, how could they? It's no secret that Myrids are afraid of the open sea, and most cartographers were blindly certain of the completeness of the world map. Because of that, there haven't been serious expeditions since the late 5000s.
Well, what's your point? Why are you showing me this?
Well, when I left Narim to travel here, there were rumors about a group of explorers who wanted to follow in Roth's footsteps. 3 ships, with enough provisions to last an entire year and a half. I thought about joining them when all this is over. And let's just say, I wouldn't mind some company.
Oh, so we can travel to a foreign land with him after all this is over. At least that's maybe the presumed epilogue. And here I thought you had a problem with commitment, so what these explorers want is to become settlers. Fine. Okay, here I thought you had a problem with
I
commitment.
have a problem with us living as other people expect us to, rather than making our own future together. Call me a fool, but traveling to an uncharted continent sounds like it goes along quite well with that ambition.
So what these explorers want is to become settlers, found a new civilization.
Yeah. They're fugitives. People who have lost everything in the Naramese wars. And of course, merchants and adventurers like we be. And wouldn't that be great? Something so new, so unscathed, with things to discover that no one's ever seen before.
Sounds fun. So you're a romantic after all, I knew it. A beautiful idea, really. Let's take one step at a time. A beautiful idea!
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. You know, it feels good to have some prospects in the midst of all that's happened in the past months. A future that includes another person. I've never had that before. No, come on. The night's still young. Let's make the most of it.
Okay. I'm sitting in my underwear and he's laying on the bed fully clothed. That's pretty funny. Okay. Steal his stuff, why not? Well, I guess that's all there was for Every Day Like the Last, and now we just have to wait till the Starling map has been decoded, which presumably is going to take a few in-game days. But I mean, I'm really feeling like the point of no return is coming up pretty quickly. So even though it'll probably make for a bit of a shorter video, I'm gonna end this one here, I think, and we'll continue on with that next time. And in the meantime, I'll go and stock up on all my gear and get my learning points spent and all that good stuff. So for now, thanks for watching. Until next time.